Oh, this is what I think of when I think of Love Canal. Wow.
If I'm gonna get it, I will at this point.
I feel like if I poked that, this whole thing would just... No, I don't smoke, man. I'm sorry. Hey guys, Michael here, and today I am at the world-renowned Love Canal in Niagara Falls, New York. There's a lot of videos out there with people talking about it and it's overhead shots, but no one's really on the ground circling the perimeter. I'm willing to get cancer, or what else lies within the walls of here, just, you know, for the likes. So, and today I'll be riding my beloved Begode Extreme. I hope you guys like and subscribe, and I hope you enjoy my exploration of here and also other areas of Niagara Falls. Talk to you soon. All right, guys. Well, here's the entrance. Back here is LaSalle. It's pretty nice, you know, lower middle class suburb, and then we hit what I would call the open fields, or the abandoned area around Love Canal. And for those who don't know, Love Canal was just a government project that was gone amok, and there is very high cancer rates to all the people that have lived here, and it's been evacuated. However, you know, it still kind of just sits here in an abandoned state. This is the first entrance I came to from the place. I'm gonna go in here and see what we're actually dealing with. Still no trespassing or warning signs, so back here there's going to be tons and tons of abandoned lots. Just some interesting things. Not only is this place abandoned and jungle, we're in Niagara Falls, New York, which, if you don't know, outside of the falls is actually ghetto as hell. Let's see, most of these are empty with some garbage. Got a bra, smoke detector. I got annoyed with the chirp. I'm starting to taste metal in the air. But now we have some art here. It's a heart. I think it's meant to be seen from over here. There we go. It's a heart. Maybe that's a pear, an apple. Got a heart. That's a pair of lips or something. Random stuff. Some tires. Okay, into some of these other lots. Looks like we got the first opening here. And it's gated off. And I guess that's where you don't want to be in. I always see like clothes being ditched back here. I just wonder what they are. I bought new clothes and I'm ditching them. Or is it like something more nefarious? A lot of socks. There's like 100 pairs of socks there. Blocked off stuff here. But yeah, I mean, this is wildly abandoned. Here's the entrance. Glen Springs Holdings. Should I call and be like, can I wheel inside your facility? I'm trying to catch cancer. Some more entrances, but these ones are just completely... I really don't even want to go back there. Let's have a barbecue. We got some more abandoned streets. This is the entrance most people walk up to. I've seen on socials. 100th Street. Oh, this looks fun. This is what I think of when I think of Love Canal. Just blocks of nothing. These used to be streets, but we still got a sidewalk here. Like, look at, there's curbs, there's sidewalks. They just haven't been updated since the bicentennial. It's very eerie over here. Someone's just keeping an illegal beehivery in here. Yeah, I see all those bees. I am not traveling in that direction. Looks like there's a business that kind of lives back here. Jeez. Wow. I think this is technically owned by someone. They got jet skis. These old boats from the 90s. Dude, these are just straight swag. Like, look at the colors on that. That one too. The Sea-Doo. Looks like we got a cross street. I'm gonna start seeing animals with mutations. Bird with 2 heads. I mean, this is a street. Like, this is a government street right now. Just wondering if I got beeped at. Well, I found no bodies. I guess that's a plus. Love Canal. This is the next abandoned street, parallel to the Love Canal. And then you have a few holdouts right there. There, 2 holdouts. The tree they just left on their front lawn. Maybe they just abandoned their property. Here's the intersection of Love Canal. How safe is it to like walk around here?
Around here, you're perfectly fine. Stay away from the tall grass. You might run into some ticks. I walk through here every day with these two. So if I'm gonna get it, I will at some point.
Nothing's happened to him so far, so it's safe. That passes for me. For sale, toxic dump land. Let's go. So yeah, we're in one part of Niagara Falls right now, as you can see. Pretty lovely. But we're about to jump and change into a slightly different area, and I'll see you over there. And now it looks like we are in the other part of Niagara Falls, the US side of the Niagara Falls, close to downtown. Only Brothers entrance here. 1800 block. There's a lot of random intersections with no stop signs, so you gotta be careful. You guys wanna go to Club Monte Carlo? Yoshi. Falling on hard times after Mario fired him. Whoa, buddy. Look at this thing. Wow. They painted the stump red. Ooh, that's some fire damage. It's looking pretty bleak over here. Who just leaves their cart out like that? Return your carts. You need to go to New Orleans when you got these apartments. Oh yeah, I know this 7-Eleven. Google 7-Eleven Niagara Falls. I don't even know what this building is, but broken windows, boarded up. It looks like new, like they did the bricks and then, like, holy cow, bro. This is Mount St. Mary's. They did a number on this. St. Mary's. And then overlooking everything, you got Mojo Jojo's Lair. If you didn't know, downtown Niagara Falls has a small plot of native land, and that native land hosts that very large tower. 5th Street, is it slowly gentrifying? I can't tell. 50. Yeah, we got a whole ass block party here with cops. Hey. This family looks like they got an Airbnb and they didn't realize how close to the actual hood they are. Damn, dude, this house is just done so. Like, I feel like if I poked that, this whole thing would just collapse. Nice wheels. What? I said nice wheels. Excuse me, sir, your trunk's open. Oh, there's a bike in there. Looks like we're in some desolate areas. Just blocks of no houses. So many people getting to their Airbnb, probably from out of state or something, to go to Niagara Falls, the actual falls, and then they'd realize that it's surrounded by the hood. What is that? What if I found some remains in there? Just some 40s and jeans. What the fuck? Why so aggressive? Squat. What a shot. Mojo Jojo's casino lair right at the end. It's an electric unicycle.
You got an extra cigarette on you?
No, I don't smoke, man. I'm sorry.
You look good on that though.
Yeah, thank you, my man. 50.
50?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'll jet it. Now we're out of the initial 10 to 15 blocks of downtown. You see the houses are, on average, much more upkept. And now we're in Hyde Park. Tires for sale. Get your hustle on. Oof. Look at this street with the Rapids Theater. At the old Jen's building. And what year is that gotta be from? Oh! At Rapids Theater, I think they're still open. They still do shows there. Man, this house. Cool little. They got a whole ass foss out here, just planted these tall trees. Crazy. And then you leave the compound, and this is what you got.